Good morning, it's Kale. I thought I'd do some coloring today. So let me get things set up. Pups are asleep. Let me get the some music going. Hopefully the audio level is okay. Yeah, it's cloudy here today. It's early. Test my little chat thing. It's working. That's a good thing. So let's see what we got going on here. I'm going to turn on the, I think you'll be able to see them, the little puppy cam. You can see Rosie is down in that little bed. Let me scoot up a little bit. She's dozing. I think Misty is out in the living room. Evie is at my feet. And I think Lily's on the back of the sofa. So let me put on my right glasses, not my computer glasses, so I can see what I'm doing. Even though they do have the up close, but still, I don't know, it's just not the same. So you can see the cover of the coloring book there, Wildflower Folk. And I'm kind of went back like to the beginning of the book. This is, I think, the second one. I did the first one right. This was Amber. So I've got like my marker color tester there page, and you can see that this paper here is actually like an off-white, like an ivory color, because this is white. So why is it's doing the, let me change that on the camera, because that's kind of aggravating, at least to me it is. I don't know if it is to you guys, where it changes like the exposure automatically. I'm gonna turn that off. Ugh. That way when I'm moving, it's not changing that lighting. So I've got some of the alcohol markers out. I haven't messed with them really for a bit, so and I'm not like very good with them anyway in the first place, so how this is going to go, I don't know. Okay, well, lovely, the AC just went on. So I've got a couple of different yellows. I thought I'd do her hair yellow. Like a pale yellow, and maybe these feathers down here, like kind of grayish white, kind of almost the way they look now. I don't think I have, well, I've got cool gray. This cool gray. Oh, that might work. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. So, oh, and before I get started, I bought this other book. It's called Mythographic Crystal Kingdom. Okay, so I didn't really know anything about the book. I just thought it looked cool. But, and I'll show you. When I open the book, these drawings in here are like, you can see like the crystal structures throughout all of them, which is okay, right? I mean, I love crystals, but let me turn the, I must be changing songs. Well, who can hear over the AC anyway? But it's still warm here. So how I'm gonna color this, I don't really know. I gotta figure it out. I started on one, this one here, doing the leaves down here on the bottom. But I mean, I'm just not sure how to color that. And some of these details are like really small, so I'll probably be using quite a bit of markers. So I'll have to mess around with that and see like what I can do. So this is Primrose. It's got the broad tip and the brush tip. So I'm just kind of start putzing. I'm gonna call it putzing. Oh gosh, well I hope you all are having a good morning. Mine's okay so far. I was doing some cross stitch earlier. I got about almost 200 stitches done, which was nice. Trying to make progress in that gigantic cross stitch project. That's what that looks like. I don't even know if you can see it. It's really, really super light. If I move this down, can I move this down a little bit? Well, it'll change the focus. So I wanted to get a couple of streams in between now and Thursday. We are going to go camping in our new RV, in our new fifth wheel. So if you'd seen some of my other videos, I probably mentioned it recently that we traded in our older, well, it wasn't really old, a few years old, Sundance trailer for a Forest River or Arctic Wolf Cherokee fifth wheel. So I don't know anything about fifth wheels, so this is going to be very interesting. It's very nice inside. It's got 2 slides, one on either side, so it really opens up to a fairly big space in the center. And it's got a peninsula off the kitchen where the sink is. And I think it'll just give us more space in the center than the other one did, because hubby was getting like claustrophobic, whatever. And give the dogs more room to run around. And then you actually go up a couple of steps towards the front of the trailer where the bedroom and the bathroom are. And it's got a queen size bed, so it'll be comfortable. And it's really tall, the height. It's a little bit intimidating. I don't want to hit a bridge. I mean, it's got like 2 AC units on the top, and I don't really want to hit a bridge. So we really have to like watch like the bridge heights and stuff, and plan the routes that we take really well. You have to be prepared. And let me see. I don't know how wide it is. I can't remember. It's like 9,900 pounds. It's like 30 feet long. So it's a fairly short fifth wheel from what I understand. Oh good, the AC went off. Yeah, it's not too hot yet. I think it actually rained a little bit. Little sprinkles. Oh yeah, it'll be pretty with this yellow color. It's really pretty. If anybody bothers to come in and finds me by accident with the YouTube algorithm being what it is, please let me know if the volume on the music is okay. I've got some lo-fi girl playing in the background. So I have to, oop, that's a feather. Don't do the feather. Pay attention. So I have to finish packing. We've been doing quite a bit of purchasing things for our new RV adventures. So we got like the tire pressure monitoring system. I bought this little box that's like an anti-bark thing, trainer thing for the dogs, so that when we're away from the trailer and we're at the campsite, and if they hear something and they start to bark, it will send off that little ultrasonic signal and maybe like cut off the bark. But we're gonna do a test. We're gonna fake out that we're actually like leaving them in there, and we're just gonna kind of step away, and I want to see if they actually bark while we're like not in the camper with them. So that'll be an interesting experience, an experiment. So if they do bark, I don't know. We'll have to figure that out, right? Okay. That's most of that. That one was primrose. Let me get some water. Little puppy still sleeping. That's my little unicorn blanket covering the file cabinet. Okay, so this one is barium yellow. It's a little darker. It's this darker one here. So I just kind of want to see how that's going to look. Alcohol markers are really strange to work with. I'm not sure that I like them. I'm going to consider all of this hair just kind of coming down like this. Because I mean, once they're down, they're kind of down. You can't actually like really like blend them. It has to like still stay wet, but it's alcohol, so it dries really, really super fast. And so you're kind of like screwed if you don't like the way it looks. And you can't take it off. Okay, so up here, I'm going to consider this the back, but up here, like more closer, is that the right English? Closer to her head. I'm actually going to like color that in. Let's see, do I want that there? Well, this is kind of hard to figure out. Like here, I think that's her ear. That's her ear. Don't do her ear. Don't screw it up. It is easy to make a mistake when you have something that's kind of like detailed like this, because you're like, wait, is that just the back, like here? Like that darker spot is actually the background, not her hair. So I'm trying to be careful. But that doesn't mean I won't make a mistake. Okay? I'll admit that ahead of time. So I gotta finish packing. We got, what else did we get? Some storage bins. And then you gotta get these little, they're little stretcher bars, sort of, pressure stretcher bars. Stops the stuff from shifting around inside your refrigerator. And then some bins. We just went up to Big Lots and got some little like bin things. And that's like where you store your cans, so they don't slide around up in the cabinet as you're driving, because things will shift as you're cruising down the road. That's actually what happened to the fridge. I mean, it's a brand new camper and the refrigerator was coming out. So I had to take it back. It's like, guys, you need to like put this back in. Because I guess the original one that was in there like stopped working for whatever reason. And so they replaced it, but like they didn't put it in right, and it was just coming out from its little like square thing that it's in. And hubby was not happy. He's like, you need to stop this thing from moving around. So we've got a strap on it. They redid the bracing internal, you know, around the outside of it. And so hopefully this will not happen again. But they just don't make RVs very well. You know, something you have to be aware of when you buy one. You're just going to be fixing things. So like the other day we were, I was setting up the TV, not channels, the apps and so forth. It's an Android smart TV. So I was putting SoundCloud on there and YouTube and Hulu. And I looked up at the slide has a board going along the top, like a decorative board or whatever. Anyways, it's just part of the slide that's above like the dining area. There's a little dining table with a chair and an ottoman, and that board was like loose, and my husband's like, what the hell? I hear somebody. So he had to find these little, I'm going to consider this a curl, like right here, coming from behind the feather down like that. So we found these little cap kind of screw things, I don't know what they're called, and re-tighten the board back to the slide. It's like already like doing repairs in there. He was over it. Just because we had all those issues with the fridge, like right from the get-go. I'll still probably end up calling the manufacturer and telling them about it, because I don't know if the company that sold us the RV actually talked to the manufacturer about the issue. So I will call them up and make my unhappiness known to them, because it's brand new, it's not cheap, and it should not be like doing that. So I got some like microfiber towels. Like, you have to consider the weight that you're hauling. So you want to try and get things that are like super light. So I got some microfiber towels. And of course the bins were just like plastic. Just kind of like lightweight stuff. And we don't bring a lot. We're usually only gone for a few days because we have the cat here. And we just, you know, put out plenty of food for her and her litters and stuff like that. And she's fine. She's old. She sleeps all day. And our neighbor can check on her, because we take the dogs with us. So like, I need to prepare their little bags. So you have like the little poopy bags, and I've got like some treats, and I have their water bowl, their food bowls. Bring their bed, some toys, all that good stuff. Their leashes, their harnesses, like all this stuff. I hear little raindrops pattering outside. Little drippy drippies. I don't know if I want to put what other what color would I put up here in her hair? Don't know. Let's do some of these curls a little darker. Just to give them a little depth. Okay, so let's, that's actually kind of cool looking, right? I want to see what the feather will look like with this gray. See what it looks like. I just go real lightly. I don't know how visible that'll be. So between getting ready for the trip, I've been playing Caileadair and Disney Dreamlight Valley, but more Caileadair. But I am trying to work on my Star Path stuff for Disney Dreamlight Valley. And I've been enjoying Caileadair more. I'm actually like making some progress. I still don't really care for the grind. I mean, you know, why does all games have to have this damn grind in there? You just bust your butt. Like, I I needed to get one of the skills up. I think I had to do, it was bug hunting. I had to do bug hunting. And I had to get it from 4 to 6. And that was just a pain. Well, you can see it a little bit. I might have to use like a couple of different grays down there. I mean, like there's no white. The closest one is the skin white, but it's like, you know. Huh. This is cotton pearl, and this is the skin white. I'll put some color down. I'm trying to do it so it doesn't look bad, because of course I'm not an expert at this part. I'd never really actually used alcohol markers, so this is a new experience for me. So where is the, I have one somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. A colorless blender. I don't think, I have like a little case that's like over that way that has all these markers in it, but I don't think the blender's in there. But I, like, if I could actually remember where I put it, it would be like a miracle. That's not, I find that that's one of the things that I'm noticing. I'm opening little slide drawers here to see if I can find them. That I'm noticing as I've gotten older, it is so hard to remember things, right? Like where would I have put them? I don't know. And here I am trying to like be organized. I just literally cannot be organized. Oh well, I'll come back to that. So let's get down here. I don't know what the other puppy's doing. I need to call her. I don't really want to scream into the microphone, right? I think the cat is eating. I can hear her little tag hitting the bowl. I'm gonna come in like that a little bit. At least I think that's her. Could be the other puppy. Could be Misty. I'm gonna do give her some yellow eyes. That's got to be the cat eating. I have my office door open so I can hear out there. I'm going to put some yellow just around the outside like this. I'll probably come back and darken up the pupils. Should I give her yellow lips? Sure, why not? That's cute. And kind of darken the parts of it. So I still have to pack my clothes, pack the food, because of course you have to bring food. I've already got like all the linens and stuff done. It's all cleaned. I hear the cat meowing. She's going meow. Hubby took care of all the like technical RV type stuff, like the tire pressure monitoring system, checking the stove, make sure it lights up, all that kind of stuff. Setting up the backup camera and all of that. And we brought the dogs in so they could check it out. Now, of course, the older dogs, they went with us before when we had the Sundance trailer. So, of course, Lily loves going camping. So she's all like happy, like hyperventilating. She's like, "Oh, are we going camping?" I'm like, "No, I'm just bringing you out here to introduce you to the new camper." But she's like, "I'm ready to go." That's hilarious. She really likes it. Evie a little bit, but she kind of tends to get car sick on and off, so she's not a real fan of vehicle travel. I mean, she'll do it. She's not a fan. So it'll be interesting to see how the babies deal with it, since they've never done it before. I mean, they've been in the car, like taking them to the vet and stuff, but they haven't been camping. So it'll be an interesting experience to see what they do. I'll take them down, like we're going to go to a lake, a local lake here. We're not going to go far. I think getting down there is like 45 minutes. Like, it's really not far, because this is like our first trip with the new RVs. So I didn't want to go far in case anything happens or he needs tools or something. He can always just ride back up here. But it's like, we're just gonna go. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see how the dogs do. It's just like our first little run. I wish I could, let me see, just to come out, like, I wish I could blend these better. I should put yellow there. This is the light yellow, yeah. Add some more of this yellow. Sleep here at the top. I have to see if I have another yellow. This music's so chill. Okay. So let's see what colors I got here. Let me drink some water. I've got, I'll give her some, oh, Misty joined Rosie in the bed. She's the lighter color one. Let's do, like what people would probably do, like blue eyeshadow, purple. How about this one here? What does this one look like? Ooh, that's kind of dark. That one was called Pale Aqua Mint. It ain't that pale. What the hell? What about this one? Bright blue. That's probably going to be like really super bright. And you can like get in there. Turquoise green light. Does that look light to you? This is the turquoise green. Oh my lord. I'm not a real fan of the dark colors for some reason. don't know why. I mean, there's nothing wrong. Oh, gosh. There's nothing wrong with them. You know, I'm not saying there's anything wrong. But, you know, it's kind of a bit much. Let's start off with this light color. And then and just do a little bit. I mean, you can't blend it, right? You just can't blend it. This doesn't work that way, right? I hear somebody walking. Must be Lily. Yeah, that's Lily. What's she doing? I gotta cut that tag off that bed. Alright, so let's see here. So we gave her some color there, her little yellow lips. I wonder if I can give her a little bit of color here without it looking dumb. You know what I mean? Like, I hope it, like, let me see. Try and blend it in. I really need to find my blenders. I have to remember where I put them. Like the other day, I let the dogs out to go to the bathroom, and I literally forgot that I did that. That's the first time that's ever happened to me, and my husband was like, "Did you leave the dogs outside?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I actually did." I was so over it. I was like, "Are you kidding me? I actually did that." That's too dark. Yeah, I just, you know, I guess it's just part of aging, but man, it sucks. I'm starting to feel like Biden, right? Let's put a little. Okay, so here's the question. Do we actually want to do the feathers gray? Or do we want to do them like this green maybe that I was just using? Let me see what that looks like. Choices. I gotta figure out how to blend that in there. Why does it have to be difficult? Like, why? Why does it have to be difficult? I don't know why it has to be so difficult. I need my blenders. Where did I put them? So normally, well, from what I understand, you don't store these markers vertically like this because it's liquid in there, right? You store them horizontally. So I would have stored the blenders horizontally. The issue is that once we were going to do the move, and then I packed everything, and then I unpacked it, I kind of did a little bit of rearranging in the studio, and now it's so hard to remember what I put where, because when I did that, I was so exhausted from doing all the packing and then all the unpacking that trying to remember where I put things is almost impossible. Like literally, like my mind just goes blank. Like, where did I put them? And I have so many pencils and markers and paintbrushes and, you know, blending brushes and all this stuff in my office. Look in one place real quick. Hold on just a sec. Joel, knock it off. Okay, you can see me in all my glory in my lounging clothes. Behind the scenes with Kale. Okay, so look, I found them. At least they were in the office, right? Okay, so this is the blender. Why I had the other, I don't know. I'm just gonna like dump them there. Okay, so let me see something. Brush. I mean, like, does it really like do anything? I think it just puts down like some more alcohol. I hear somebody making noise. Well, it doesn't look too bad. Oh, they're playing with each other. Okay, so I know where they are. So, and I had some other colors there too. So I've got 3 of the blenders, which I just need to keep them here on top of the shelf with the other ones, and these were, I think, some more other like skin tone colors. I don't have like a bunch of these markers. I have some. I have I don't know, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 60 70. Not too many. So let's go ahead. Okay, so here's the question. Do we want to do the feathers green? Or do we want to kind of keep it like the kind of pale, or maybe like, maybe pink? Let me see what this one looks like. AC's going back off. No, because then that'll look like her skin. Alright, so pitch that one. Let's see what green looks like. We can do a couple of these upper ones green that I started with the gray. But the gray you can't really see because it's really just like the shading that's on the page. Oh my gosh, this is my spouse. I did the thing where it's you can click like send message, and I said, can you call me back later? That means he'll know that I'm streaming. Can you see the greens? Yeah, sort of. I mean, is that... Try and see if that actually like looks like somewhat decent. And then the center little spine of the feather, I mean, do I want to do that with a color pencil? Or just these are the questions that puzzle over. It's like, should I do this or should I just do something different? The green's pretty. We'll go with it for a bit. And try not to screw anything up while I'm doing these feathers. You know? Because that's just what happens when you don't really know what you're doing and you're just winging it and experimenting and learning and practicing. I've seen some artists do some amazing things with these alcohol markers, and I'm like, I'm not really like at that point. That's not like my skill yet, if ever. They're pretty in green. Maybe I'll do green and blue, yellow. So the news from around the world has been horrible, as usual. There's never anything good going on. I feel somebody at my feet. Who moved over here? Rosie. Let me see. No. Rosie's busy chewing on a bone. It's Misty. Evie. Misty, leave Evie alone. Misty has a tendency to just get up in Evie's face and just bug her. Just bug her. I'm like, oh gosh, can you just leave her alone? You're invading her personal space and she hates it so much. But since Misty's a puppy, she just doesn't understand yet. And they don't want to be mean, like they don't want to bite her, you know, like get out of my space. But she just hasn't learned. That means, that kind of growl means leave me alone. I don't know, with the rate she's going, she may not ever learn that. And maybe it's just her personality. And she's like the low lady on the totem pole. So maybe she kind of knows that and feels maybe like left out. Maybe. And that's why she tries to get close to the other dogs, because she wants to, you know, feel that inclusion, that pack mentality. It's understandable. I mean, I don't get mad at her about it. Although I do tell Evie to stop growling. It's like, oh, knock it off. It's tiring. But I understand why she's doing it. I mean, we're like that. It's like, get out of my personal space. When people invade your personal space, you feel it. It's like a gut feeling. You're like, okay, yeah, like you need to move away. Step away from the personal space. I'm going to turn the book here. I hear something going on behind me. But since I'm looking at the book, looking at them. Ooh. Hey, be nice over there. Be nice to each other. They start like biting each other's faces. I kind of missed this. Let me see. think the green is pretty. Kind of looks almost like springish. Now, of course, if you put yellow down there, they would look blue, because yellow and green make blue. So, filling this in with what? I think if you did like a red, I think it would make like a brownish color. Maybe salmon. What does that look like? Okay, that's like super dark. What the hey? That's a little bit better, but not by a lot. I guess maybe if I had like more of the colors, you know, I would have like more choice. But since I don't, I got to work with what I got. Here's pastel peach. That kind of looks like the skin tone, right? What about another green? This is yellow. Crescent yellow? No. What about pale green? Oh, no. Oh, no, not that one. Oh, that's like, yeah. This is another pale green. So I have two of those. Celadon green. No. Wow, this is more difficult than I thought it would be, right? And I even actually got like the pastel set. I even got the pastel set so that it would be like the lighter colors. Move these out of the way. This is sugar cane. Oh, wrong end. Maybe this one. Let's see. Okay, now here's the question. Am I going to color in the whole thing, or go kind of over where I went? Or just the edges? I mean, did that make any difference at all? I don't know. But now that I did that one like that, I got to do this other one. So if you take this blender, kind of go in like this and see what happens. Blend those two greens together. Oh, I didn't do this one. I mean, like, do you have to do it like immediately after you put the first color down? Probably. I mean, it brightens it up. It definitely brightened this one up. What if I take a little bit of this? Or maybe this one. bring it in a little bit here. Kind of blend those two together. So that green in her eyeshadow is kind of like the same, a little bit, has a little bit of that green that's in the feathers. Almost like a little highlight. Maybe a little bit here. Yeah, it's raining outside. That's interesting. Hasn't rained here for a bit. Let's kind of blend this a little bit. And kind of give it just a little bit of a green tint on her lips. And I have to figure out, like, above here what I want to do here. I wonder if I want to do this green, like more eyeshadow. I have to think about that. Maybe do her eyebrows. Maybe brown. What's the lightest brown that I have? I have little cards, but I don't know where they are. Another thing, like, where are they? I think they might be where I had the other markers. Let me see this one. This is cream color. It's just interesting learning all the colors. So that's how you can tell, like, if you don't use them very often, you're just not familiar with whether they're darker or lighter or whatever, you know. Like, I'm sure if I was using these all the time, I would be better able to judge the color. I don't think I want to put yellow on her do we want yellow? I know, I don't want yellow eyebrows. What the hey? What's this? Potato brown? It's probably dark, yeah. Choices. There's barely beige. There's warm gray. Grayish yellow. Yellowish something. Pearl. Coral. Coral pink. Buttercup yellow. What's this one? More in. That's like orange brown. Yeah, I'm not like fan. I'm not a fan of that. This one's called Brun. Oh yeah, that's like mega dark. Okay, well that idea for brown, I might have to just use a color pencil. So let's see what we got here. Let's use a little. That's walnut brown. This is Bister. That one's not bad. So let's go ahead and just kind of color this. Maybe just kind of try to do a couple of little individual hairs. Maybe. I might have to come back like with black or something. And then I'm going to go over it with a little bit of this brown ochre. And fill it in. I just got that on there. Like, seriously? Where's the trusty dusty eraser? I don't want that on there. Oh my word. Don't get crazy, Kale. Crazy Kale. There, I made them like darker, and then maybe I can go back maybe with maybe just make like some lines. Okay, I took care of that, but I still have to figure out this background coloring, because obviously her neck and her chest and stuff are like in here, right? I mean, I'm not gonna, you know, I guess I'm gonna say her shoulders are maybe like down here, but I don't want to go with skin color right here. I don't know, I'm not sure. The dimensions are weird right here, and this is like a star. I mean, is this like skin right here? This back part here? I feel somebody going like this on my leg. Who is that? Misty? Go lie down. Go lie down. Don't do that to mommy. So yeah, so I don't know, like, if you think about somebody's like neck, like, are these her arms like crossed in front of her? Like, I literally like can't figure that out. It's weirding me out. It's probably the part that I dislike the most about this particular, like, because you can't figure this out. Two arms crossed in the front. They're awfully skinny arms. Yeah, so it's kind of weird. But I was gonna like not do that color, this color here, because of course we've got this background up here behind all this. Here, 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 here. All that is like a background color that we can do. I'm not sure. I think what I'm going to do with this green is some of just this darker area. Let me just put a little bit in on this side and see what it looks like. Then I guess I'll have to like finish up the stream and probably go put in a load of laundry, so I make sure I have like clothes for the trip. And then I got to get the toiletries together, the shampoo and soaps and all that stuff, toothpaste, toothbrush. And I have like a little travel bag that I use for that. I hear Misty growling. She's so mean sometimes. She's a little brat. Sometimes she like starts really biting on Rosie, like, you know, play biting, not like aggressive biting, because she really wants to play, and Rosie's like, I am not in the mood for your BS. Get off of me. What are they doing? Let me look back there. Like right now, well, I don't know. Rosie might want to play. I think sometimes Rosie would just prefer to sleep. Misty's like, get up, play with me. Oh, that sounds so fierce. They're so funny. They are definitely like my amusement throughout the day. They're like, my entertainment. Because it gets so crazy. They have that young puppy energy. Bring this out a little bit. Oh dear. No. Do not do that. Hey, knock it off. Leave her alone. She doesn't want you there. What are you doing? Lie down. You guys are supposed to be sleeping anyway. It's not playtime. Gonna try and get some of this kind of along the edges, maybe to make it stand out a little bit more. And then I think what I'll do is these center lines. I'm going to go over it with this. And then here's the question, do I want to do this one? And then with this one. And then the question is, I'm just doing like these little lines. So I kind of want it to look ethereal. Like the whole picture, I want it to stay looking like kind of ethereal, like otherworldly. Because she's an angel, right? So I don't want super bright colors. And then I want to see, I have where is my light green Prismacolor? Kelly green, blue, light green. So I can take this and go and color kind of these lighter areas just to fill in some color, right? And then maybe take let's see which one I got. Maybe the Luminance. So I've got a Prismacolor, Polychromos, and a Luminance. Just put some white over that lighter area. And kind of blend these in. Even going over the alcohol. I want to get more of this green in there. Who's in? What did? Get out of there. Lily thinks every bed is for her, and it's not. That's for the babies. Misty, leave mommy alone. So that looks a little better. So I'm going to keep these out. And so I know like what I'm doing. And then I know, let me see here. So I don't know if I'm going to do very much more on her face. As far as like the skin tone parts, I'll probably put these three away. Let me just put them up there. I try and keep them in numerical order. I'm not done with her hair, so I'm going to keep the two yellow ones out. And I'll just keep them right. Ooh, I pressed the button. I'll just keep them here like on my desk because I want to come back to it. This is the blender. And these were the greens, but I think I'm done with the greens as far as like the marker part. Oh my gosh, Evie. Evie is, stop it. Okay, GY7 is down here. No, GY5, GY4. Why are these all out of order? Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that. So I'll keep the yellow ones out. Let's see if I can finish her hair. Maybe, I don't know, later today. It's such a gloomy day. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll just play some Palea and see if I can do some grinding. I need to get my fishing skill up to level 6. I'm trying to keep them all like around the same and like kind of move them up. But like one is at 8, one is at 4. I think the furniture's at 4. I need to get that one up. But the next one I'm working on is the fishing because I want to get the better fishing rod. So yeah, I've got like just some grinding to do, and then maybe what I'll do, so let's see, tomorrow's Tuesday, probably like want to finish up like, well, maybe I'll do like the gaming stream tomorrow, or maybe even like a cross stitch stream tomorrow, and then Wednesday I got to do like all the final prep stuff because Thursday is the trip day. So yeah. This is a lot to do always. Where'd these dogs go? Let me see. I have to get my, ooh, I'm moving everything, get the chair out of the way. Let me see. Are they there? Oh, Rosie's still in there. Rosie's like curled up on the very bottom of that little bed. She's like just a little ball, like right in the center of the bed. And then on the floor where you can't see, to Rosie's right is where Evie's moved over to the little fake fur round rug thing I have over by my chair. And then Missy just wants up on my lap. She must be starting to get hungry. She's like 10 o'clock, between 10 and 10:30. She's bugging me. Feed me, feed me, feed me. And she's just such a baby. She just wants to be picked up. So anyhow, I'm going to go attend to the dogs. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful week. I know it's post-holiday week for us Americans, but have a wonderful week. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Give the video a like. I do appreciate it. Every little bit helps in this little YouTube algorithm thing that we're all going through. And I will probably see you tomorrow for a cross-stitch floss tube stream. And then maybe I can do a gaming with Kale one. I have the energy. I gotta finish getting ready for the trip. So enjoy the day wherever you are, and be kind to yourself. Be kind to the world. As if you even remotely watch the news, you know that we need so much help right now. And wherever we can get it, it's from you, from other people, from powers up above, unknown sign. I don't know. Anything can help. Like I'm always praying. Like I wish some good Vulcans would come down here and just kind of help us out. Where's Spock when we need him? You know, like with their technology, like to heal everybody's boo-boos and all the sickness and disease. Like that would be awesome. You know, things like that. I just think about it. It's like, Wouldn't that be cool if that happened? Like they were willing to help us with that. Oh yeah, like we have the cure for cancer. We can get rid of that. Diabetes, no problem. You know, leukemia, like everything. They could just be like, we'll take care of it. You know. Um, oh, you're missing your legs. Here's some. We can grow new legs for you. Like that kind of technology level would like in the health industry would be like really awesome. But anyways. I'm rambling. I'm going to see what is Misty doing back there. She's half hanging out in the bed and half in chewing on something. She's probably laying like right on top of Rosie. Squishing her. Anyways, have a good one. I will see you next time and enjoy the day.